What is up, guys? Welcome back to Luca's Kitchen, and today I'm making something typical of my hometown of Naples, Italy, and it's called Mozzarella in Carrozza, or translated to English, mozzarella in a carriage. Okay, so for the ingredients today, what we're going to need is 10 slices of bread, enough canola oil to fill up half a pan, 150 grams of flour, 4 eggs, 150 grams of breadcrumbs, 50 milliliters of milk, 300 grams of mozzarella, 50 grams of sun-dried tomatoes, 4 basil leaves, and enough salt and pepper to taste. Now, for the tools, what we're going to need is a frying pan, a cutting board, a knife, tongs, paper towel, and a drying rack. Now, if you don't have a drying rack, what you can do is you can do a plate with some paper towel on top of it, and that'll still help dry out excess oil. What we're going to do is we're going to get to the bread, and we're going to start chopping all the crust off. Chopping the crust off is most of it because of the original recipe says that, but you can actually, you don't necessarily need to throw these away. You can use it for something else, maybe like put it in the soup, use it as a, put in the oven, use it as like dried up croutons. Don't necessarily throw them away, or you can just eat them plain as they are. Alright, next step is going to be mozzarella. And you just chop it up into slices. Now, if you're looking at these and you're looking at the mozzarella and be like, Luca, like, this mozzarella looks weird. I made it myself. That's why it's a little weird. I'm still kind of learning the practice of make it look a lot better. But I'll definitely show you guys sometime in the future how to make it yourself. Now, over here, what we're going to do, grab paper towels, put the mozzarella here in between the paper towels, and dry out as much of the excess milk that we can dry out. Because when we put it in between the bread, if you have too much milk in it, it's going to basically soak the bread, and it's not going to hold anything in there. While the paper towel is soaking excess water, you can start taking the knife and cutting board aside. Okay, now that the mozzarella is all dried out, what we're going to do is grab a few slices of bread. We're going to put mozzarella right in the middle like that. And put that right there. And what we're going to do is just squeeze or push. And you want it to get to the part where the bread is basically holding in the mozzarella inside of it. Now, this is the original recipe, but what we added back in Naples is we did a little special edition. We got the mozzarella there, we've got basil leaf, and small little couple pieces of sun-dried tomatoes. Now, there is one missing ingredient, which is anchovies. I personally don't like anchovies, that's why there's the missing ingredient. But we're doing the exact same thing. Next step is the breading, and obviously you guys know the crack eggs, and put some milk in here, give it a little extra flavor. Same with the salt and pepper. First step is putting it in the flour. Now this is where I recommend switching hands. Now, what we're going to do is put them in the fridge for about 30 minutes. The reason we put the bread in the fridge for 30 minutes is so that the breadcrumbs can bind with the bread, and when we put it in the fryer later, it's not going to fall apart. It's been about 30 minutes. Take it out of the fridge, and then we're going to dip it in the egg and the breadcrumbs only. We don't need the flour for the second time. Here we go. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the fridge for another 30 minutes. While that 30 minutes is going, this is the best time to start your pan and get the oil cooking, 350 degrees. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of mozzarella history. Kind of goes all the way back to the medieval era. But at the time, it wasn't called mozzarella. It was called water buffalo milk cheese. It did get the name of mozzarella in the Renaissance era. The reason this is called mozzarella in a carriage is because at the time, the mozzarella, they would put it inside a round shaped piece of bread that would resemble the wheel of a carriage. It's been about another 30 minutes. Get the plate out of the fridge, and we're going to start frying it until it looks like a crispy golden color. That's how we do mozzarella in Carrozza in Luca's kitchen. Thanks again for letting me cook for you guys. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next week. See ya.